on YouTube? Welcome back to the Big Bag Farm. You know what time it is. It's feeding time here, and let's go over a little few things about the farm today. We got an exciting one for you here. We got the big girls over here in their new pen, and oh, it almost looked like one of the Herefords were on this side. But we had to modify a little bit of the huts on the far side one, the second one we did. Remember we were using those nails? Well, the whole thing, one whole side came off because it was those nails. So we actually put some screws in real quick a few days ago to help support it, and actually another 2x4 as well. I'll show you that to you know, keep it nice and sturdy because they were making that whole thing lean. But let's get into this YouTube video today. We're just out here gonna feed them real quick, show you around, and so talk about some new updates for the fall next week. And yeah, so it's also freezing. It's about 46 48 degrees this morning. Noah went out hunting. He didn't get anything this morning. It was too foggy, you couldn't see. As you can tell, it's a little foggy out here. It was a lot worse earlier, but we also went hunting. Me and Charles went, and he ended up getting a small buck as well. And Noah and his girlfriend actually got a small buck yesterday. So Noah was trying to get one today, but he didn't get one. So me and Noah are still without shooting a deer, buck or a doe this season. The last day I think is on Tuesday, which we're not going to go out, so it's fine. We'll wait till next season, and we might even try archery season. I'll try to do a better YouTube video on that stuff too. And hopefully we'll have our spot set up way more better than we did. We were just way too late on deciding what we should do, so that's all right. But let's get into this feeding time, guys, because you know what time it is. The big girls are hungry. They're staring at the fence right there waiting for some feed. So enough yapping, let's get some feed. All right guys, as you can see, some are in there. We still haven't put up a small fence here like we need to, so this is our only way in still. Oh gosh. But we got this little guy, female I should say, and you know, the other pigs won't let her eat, so I have to separate all of them. We still need another one for this side for another trough, because these girls will all be fighting. It's all they do all day long. Okay, sorry guys, my GoPro was acting up. I was going to show you the hut here. So we had to add a 2x4 in the middle and top because this whole side was on the floor. It was, every board was taken off just on this side, and it was leaning really, really bad. So we fixed it. We put a bunch of screws, which actually I don't even know why we left some here. Oh yeah, because these ones were all the crooked ones and they were not going in straight. So we put in a few of these. What was that, like 2.5, 3 inches probably in those ones, and now it's super sturdy. Look at that, I can't even move it. So a few of these boards, I put in a few screws there, but I only put in a few screws in some. Actually, it looks like every single one except for one that came off. So that shows you right there, use screws, not nails, wood screws to be specific. But I gotta throw some food down for that little one because none of the other ones will let them eat until they're done, and they eat it all. So I'll just spread out some food in the corners here. Two flinching. Okay, little guy. Are you done with that water on that side? We need to fill this all the way to the top. We are also having, oh no, well, the water situation was an issue until we finally got this big thing. But the pigs dug a tunnel like a border and we're fitting underneath this. So I need to get another post and put it on this side, so that way they don't push it over. That's good. Yeah, just let that fill up to the top, because the pigs, they go right here to get the water and throw themselves in instead of going around where it's higher. But now they just totally rutted out the higher spot. It was there, but it got moved to that hole. So I'm glad that got filled up with mud and they can't get underneath anymore. Other than that, pigs are doing good. Let's go hop in on this one and I'll show you what's going on with that hood. Okay, on this side, it's not too bad, but the pigs are pushing through right here, which when we move one of the bigger panels to put the smaller panel, which actually I thought I lost it the other day, I could not find it. Here it is. So when I finally move that other panel, I'll just swap it out. But let's put this right here for right now, so I don't lose it. Oh, I think I just ripped my sweater. So they're trying to push out here now. It's a little bit of a weak spot. Well, let's get over here actually. So if we have a really big issue with them trying to dig underneath, we'll get logs or big boulders, rocks with the tractor, and we'll just throw them and fill them in the hole. But this hut so far is doing okay. This is the first one I built, and it had the good screws, but it's still leaning pretty bad. I mean, it's not gonna fall over. I think it's at its like where it's tweaked out. That's what you're gonna get now, because I can't even move it at all. It's not moving. But the big girls use it a lot. It's pretty dry. There's a little leak here, but other than that, super dry. Pretty soon we'll get one of those big round bales of hay and we'll throw it in here in the middle. Same thing for this side. We'll get another big round bale and throw it in over there too. So that way they can, you know, spread it out wherever they want, and they can get warm, and it will soak up actually some of this mud, some of this wet dirt as well. But like I said, guys, we are going to harvest this big girl for us to eat and some of our family. She'll probably be pushing, I want to say maybe 380. Maybe by February or March she'll get to 400. We'll see, but she will be harvested and spread out through some of my family here as well, because that's going to be a lot of good meat. And the rest, like I said, we'll want to breed them, but you know, that will be for next year. That's just the plan, you know. And we'll have another hut, or another section to put the male in, so that way when he's done we can move him back over there by himself, and that way nobody's fighting. Because when we bring in that male, he needs to be already big enough to take on these girls, because he'll have to assort dominance with these two, which they will fight. So I will be getting that on film for next year. It'll be titled pigs fighting or something crazy, something creative. So we'll see. But let's go check on those sheep and the goats real quick to show you what we want to do, and I'll talk to you over there. But first we got to hop out of here. We should get like a little ladder, but you really got to like give yourself like a little jump over, so that way you don't credit card yourself on that thing. All right, guys, so we're back here at the original entrance from, you know, back in the day. Remember, we took all this panel off to use, so now we still have some fencing here. We took off this fencing to close it off on this side to keep all the sheep in for now. But pretty soon, either next weekend or the following weekend, because it's supposed to rain again next weekend, but we'll rally up all the girls in here, all the rams. We'll take all of these goats and sheep. We'll let them just roam around. I don't think they'll go anywhere far, and we can recapture them with food. It's pretty simple. And then we'll start taking off all this fencing and poles and go and stake 2 giant squares for the goats and the sheep way out over there next to that big tree over there. So stay tuned for that. We have to do that pretty soon. It's going to be a mission. These 2 are little lovebirds right now. You know, it's mating season. Somebody's in heat. Oh, he's leaking, so he just mated her again. How many times is that a day, dude? Huh? Carlos is looking at his woman, which is this thing here. Look at these 2 girls. 2 girls, 2 guys. Well, technically 3. She's not gonna take your man. Aww. Look at you standing there all tough. I ain't gonna take your woman. Relax, dude. Ew, sick. Yeah, he totally just mated her. Anyways, so this square here, we're gonna keep it like it is, but we're gonna put it over there for a 3rd pen for probably the pigs, or somebody's hurt, or a goat is about to give birth or something. You know, we'll figure it out down the line later. Jeez, they put a lot of food in here. They did not need to put that much food. But yeah, so we'll keep this square how it is and just move it all the way over there somehow. I don't know. We'll have to take off a lot of the wire from all the pallets and stuff. So that's going to be a mission in itself right there. But we got a bunch of posts that we shouldn't have to buy anymore, which I actually need this post to put over there against the fence for the pigs and stuff. But we'll do that another time. So those girls are taken care of already. Noah and his girl already fed them, watered, and for the sheep too. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here now. Actually, I think I have to go feed the chicken, so let's go do that. I don't think I've showed you guys the chicken coop in a while, but here it is. They went ahead and put some tarps around it to keep the wind out. So these chickens are doing nice and warm, huh? Oh, I almost fell. What did you guys knock this over for? Excuse you. Whoops. There you go. Plenty of food. There you go, Bullock. Here's some actually nice tarps from Harbor Freight. They're like this thick green, almost cloth material, but like a really thick material, and keeps out any kind of rain. I think water too. That's what they said. But real nice. Okay, let's go. Whoa! Did Buddy just try to charge me? Better check your attitude, son. Alright guys, well that's gonna be it for this feeding time. Thanks for staying tuned here at the Big Bag Farm. You know what time it is. All the animals are doing good. Everybody's looking healthy. Everybody's surviving this cold weather. Missouri has been tripping lately, man, I tell you. But everybody's doing good. The pigs look healthy and they're nice and fat. So stay tuned for some more good content, guys. Thanks for following. Thanks for liking and sharing, man. Don't forget to comment. Tell me what else you want to see on the farm, or anything you guys want to know about the farm. Let me know. But you know, as I was saying earlier, we're still preparing for the winter time, and we still got a lot of things to do for these guys now, the goats and sheep. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys, and I will. Oh, don't forget, tomorrow is my birthday. So if you guys feeling, you know, you might want to give me some. I'm gonna have it on my Amazon wish list. So stay tuned for that. Like I was saying, I am gonna have a Amazon wish list, either link in bio on the YouTube or on my Instagram. So if you're feeling generous and you want to give me something, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a GTR. I'll take a Lambo. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, so tomorrow is my birthday. Not really doing anything special, probably just going out to eat maybe, or just staying home because I still have to go to work during the day. So we'll probably do something like next week or even the following weekend. So I will let you guys know, see what I do, something cool. I'll try to film it, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next feeding time. Big Back Farm out.